Welcome to another Back Porch conversation with Paula, candidate for District 5 School Board in Rockingham County. And we're going to talk a little bit more about my resume today. As you heard in the previous video, I have worked for the Commonwealth of Virginia for 20 years, and I have a very long resume. And that resume is just a snapshot of some of the things that I have done in support of our Commonwealth of Virginia. Now, I will be moving on to another position in the Commonwealth of Virginia where I will get to use those skills and use those experiences that I've had to help protect and preserve another area of our local and state government. And I am excited about this new opportunity. Having a long resume is not a bad thing. Having a long resume shows that I have put the time, the effort, and also that I have the work ethic that is necessary to complete objectives, to debate and defend what I believe to be true, and also to bring people together and to create unity. Because when you work for a place for 20 years, you're not always going to agree with everybody. You're going to have times where there's going to be strife. You're going to have times where there's going to be exciting and fun things happening, but then there's also going to be times where you have a tragedy happen and you have to address all of those things in a moment's notice sometimes. And because of my 20 years of service to the Commonwealth of Virginia and now my continued service in my new role, I will be able to use the experiences that I've had for the past 20 years on the school board as well once I'm elected. One of my most noteworthy experiences is my experience with budget and finances. I have spent the last 20 years working on state budgets, and I understand how they work. I understand how we attain new funding. I understand the process that you need to use in order to roll over funding for other items that might be needed, such as how Broadway High School is being built. They're being built and they're using funds that were rolled over from a previous fiscal year. Now, rollover is a term that I use at my place of employment. That might be a different word in the Rockingham County public school system, but the wording is not the issue here. What is the issue here is that there is a process to make these things happen. And I understand those processes, and I understand how to use our resources wisely and creatively so that we can fund programs and services for our students in Rockingham County. One of the things that's on my campaign trail that I've been talking about consistently is providing an opportunity for parents to engage in the educational process, not just fundraisers. I'm sure a lot of you have fundraised for a playground, for a dugout, for various different large ticket items that took a considerable amount of your time away from your family in order to have a basic need in our school system. One of my goals would be to have playgrounds furnished and also maintained by our county school system, not by our parents. And another avenue that I've been looking at is how we can create an alumni network. As you know, I've worked with REFI-a, which is Rockingham Educational Foundation, to raise funds for our students and teachers. Well, another avenue that we've not tapped into yet is creating an alumni network, incorporating our local people that have graduated from area high schools and create a network for them to start giving back to their local school systems and providing resources to our school system so that our parents don't have to constantly fundraise. They can still fundraise if they would like. I know our teachers wouldn't be upset by that, nor would our students. But I think there needs to be a reasonable amount of fundraising that is expected from our parents, but also including our alumni into our fundraising efforts so that our parents can focus on their family that they are raising and they can be a part of the educational process, not just looked at as a fundraiser. Now finally, as we wrap up here on the back porch, I want to talk about Dr. Larry Shiflett and how exciting it is to know that the both of us have raised our children here in Rockingham County public school systems, and we understand and we appreciate the value there is to a public education. And that is another reason why I'm running for school board, because I want to come alongside Larry, who has been an advocate for our children, who has worked in our classrooms, who has, excuse me. Okay, girly. Can you get out? Oh, you don't want to go out. Okay. Pardon me, my dog wanted to get out but chose she didn't want to go. So I am excited about the opportunity to work with Dr. Shiflett, because he, just like myself, is committed to our community, and he has shown that by being involved in the process, by having his children in public schools, and continuing on the standards and the level of excellence that we expect of our county school system. Thank you for being with us today.